take pleasure in it as well. Like it happened with one of my uncles. He had made a belief of his own, that my son is going to marry a girl of my choice. The sons are clapping, but fathers, anyhow. Now what happened? It was his own belief, but it's not true. This is not truth. So what's the truth? What's the difference between truth and lie? The truth is that fire is going to burn you. No matter whether you are an Indian, American, Australian or whoever, fire will burn you, and that's true. But every son will marry a girl of his father's choice is not true. Not true. Not at all true. He just formed it. So what happened? He made a complete plan that as my son grows, I'll do this, this and this to find a suitable girl. And there was another thing in it that I'll make him do MBA from London. And once he does MBA from London, it will look nice on his biodata for marriage that the guy has done MBA from London. So that guy was sent to London to do MBA. And when he came back to India, he got married, and that too, to a guy. This is how false beliefs snap, like this. I'm not talking about right or wrong, but I'm just giving you an example. How these beliefs shatter. And in the same way, all your beliefs formed by you, which are stopping you from moving ahead, that have made your land infertile, are going to be shattered in the next 20 minutes. All of them. All of them. All of them. Because you are going to witness the truth. That rope is about to snap in a few minutes. So are you all ready to make your land fertile? Yes or no? Yes. So how many of you are into a job? Okay. Out of these, how many of you find giving job interviews difficult? Going for an interview gives you nightmares. Okay? So many of you. And how many of you find job interviews easy? Again, so many of you. It seems there is some confusion. How many of you find dancing difficult? Really difficult. How many find it easy? Out of you all, with your hands raised, how many of you can come on the stage and dance with me right now? How many? Oh, so many. Now, why did I ask this? Just to show you a contrast. For some of you, dancing is difficult even when alone. And for some, it's easy to dance even in front of thousands of people. It's easy. What a contrast. What a contrast. Similarly, how many of you find doing business difficult? Business as a name sounds difficult. Difficult? How many find it easy? Easy, huh? Now, there is an interesting saying in India that I can't relate to, that in today's time, doing business is very difficult. Now, I don't understand that when did this today's time start and when will it end? Till what time is this today's time gonna go on? So there is a simple thing that's clear now, absolutely clear. Sometimes we are so busy with our lives that we don't have the time to think about these minute things. We keep waiting that someone from somewhere will come and tell us a big secret. A big secret. Or lightning will strike us, giving us that idea which will make us successful overnight. And we keep looking for that idea. Right? While the secret of success is hidden in these minute things and not in big philosophies. If we understand small things, big ones will also be understood automatically. And what is that small thing that I am talking about? That be it a job interview, be it dancing, be it a business, or be it anything in the world, it just seems to be difficult. In reality, it is neither difficult nor easy for those who believe it to be difficult for them. So today or tomorrow, it keeps getting more and more difficult for them. And for those who believe it's easy for them, it keeps getting easier for them. So there are a few things that seem easy to you. So they are easy for you. No need to do anything because they are easy. But a few things are difficult for you. If somehow you start believing that all those things which are difficult for you are also easy, then what will happen? They will become easy. Easy in reality. So being successful will actually be a child's play. Right? Now, let's get down to the basics, the roots, and see what is really happening down there. That all these beliefs, from where are these being formed? All these false beliefs, how were they formed? Till the time we understand this, how will we break them? Now, out of you, how many of you have heard, see no evil, say no evil, hear no evil? Everyone. I believe that if you really want to be successful, then you have to do something else and not this. With due respect to Gandhiji, I don't agree with him. Why? I'm saying such a big thing. Why don't I agree with him? Why not? Can you please close your eyes for a few seconds? All of you? Eyes just above your nose? All right. Now do as I say. Do as I say. Don't think about your mother. Please don't think about your mom. You dare think about your mother. And your mother's photograph should not flash in front of your eyes. What all was happening? How many were thinking about their father? I was saying, don't think, don't think. But even then you were thinking just about her. See, here is an interesting fact that how does a mind work? See, our mind cannot think in words. It can only think in images. It can only think in pictures. For example, I am saying terrorist. Whose image comes in your mind? Kasab, Osama bin Laden. Nobody is saying wife, right? Don't you dare. Such images come to your mind. Mother Teresa. What came in the mind? A good image. Peace, right? Zupta. Any image in the mind? ZXY. Any image in the mind? ZXY. Any image? No? Nothing? It means that our mind can't think in alphabets. It can't think in words. It can only think in pictures. Pictures. So, nothing can be changed by just speaking about it, whether it's easy or difficult. Anything we want to do has a good image in our minds, we find it easy. And if it's bad, we find it difficult. Now I'll tell you about a very interesting experience of my life. When I was a kid, I didn't know about all this, because of which created a lot of embarrassing situations for me. As a kid, I loved beating up my younger sister. She's also here today. Hi there. So I enjoyed beating her up a lot, very much. And whenever I would beat her up, she would exaggerate and tell my dad about it. Means, she would say, I got a real beating. Oh dad, he hit me here, he hit me there. I got a real beating. Dad would have just returned from office, all tired, irritated, and he would start every day, regularly, almost every day. Are you an idiot? Is your mind full of trash or what? Don't you understand? How many times have I told you not to hit your little sister? Not with your leg. She is considered to be the goddess of wealth. But I never got it. At that time, when dad would be scolding me, I would look down and apologize, sorry, and the next day again. So there wasn't a problem till the time dad was scolding me. Problem began when mom entered the scene. Mom came and she used to pamper me a lot. She used to get scared looking at my dad's high temper. And she used to come and dad would be scolding me. She used to come and say, don't get angry, poor kid, spare him, don't get angry. And as mom started saying this, dad, who would be scolding me till then, would suddenly start beating me up. I used to think, Mom, why did you have to be here? Why did you have to be here? The more she used to say, don't get angry, dad would say, don't get angry, Tom! He deserves it, Tom! Don't you dare! Never do it again. I couldn't understand it back then, but today I can understand the problem. Problem is that our mind doesn't think in words, but in images. The moment mom said, don't get angry. So what happened? The image of anger came in. Don't. Any image of don't?